Whoa!
I could be an author and write a book for you. I could be an architect and build a bridge or two. The fact of the matter is I don't know what to do, but I can keep on living this old way. I could be a carpenter,
Come on,
make cabinets out of old.
Good girl.
I could be a comedian and tell you a dirty joke.
Hey,
Hey, man. Oh, looking good.
how's your drive?
Good, man. Same as usual. You ready, bud?
Let's go find some new routes.
Yeah.
So this week and weekend, the weekend on each side, my buddies Tyler and Sean are going to be coming up. We're going to be looking at some of the areas in Voyager and maybe look at some new lines in Jeff's World and hopefully put a couple new routes up.
And find some new climbs?
New climbs coming at us, yep.
Should go find Sean?
Let's find Sean.
Let's find Sean. Hey, Sean.
What's up, man?
What's up, eh?
How's it going?
Good, how you
Boom. Good?
Feeling good?
Feeling good?
Ready to get some new routes in?
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
You guys heading up tonight?
Yeah, we are.
You're working.
Work all night, and I
Okay.
can make it in the morning.
Cool.
Customs opens at 7.
All right?
Yeah,
See you
let's do
first
it.
thing.
Cool, man.
All right, see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Okay.
Man, Tyler, what do you got in this thing?
I actually have no idea. Just, you know, do your job. All right, here's what's up. Canada, Jeff's World, new routes. Beautiful granite, serene environments, good times. But you know what I'm really
Tyler,
super
let's
excited?
go.
See ya. Yeah.
Get that back rope. Let's get out of here.
Easy, buddy.
Calling to the brave and alive, to the brave. I'm calling to the brave and alive, to the brave. I'm calling to the brave and alive, to the brave. I'm calling to the brave and alive, to the brave. I'm calling to the brave and alive, to the brave. I'm calling to the brave and alive, to the brave. I'm calling.
This is good to be here.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you doing some stretches? Give me some of that.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Jeff's World is a collection of crags just across the border into Canada from Minnesota. There's really 3 main crags. There's Jeff's World proper, which is an 80-foot amphitheater that overhangs about 20 feet in the middle. There's the Swamp Wall, which is a 50-foot overhanging peninsula of rock. And then there's Secret Lake, which is a cliff that parallels about a 50-acre lake. And there's big roofs and there's routes up to Hard 13.
Are we gonna look at everything we have and decide what we're doing?
It'd be fun to bolt something at one of these places.
You were talking about a line at Jeff's World, an extension of what, Gargoyle?
Gargoyle, there's a cool line that you could go off of Gargoyle or Bloody Knuckles.
Okay.
Kind of goes
How
off
many,
to the right.
how many lines are out there right now?
23, 24.
Okay.
There's a couple of projects still.
What do you have going on out there?
I'm gonna bolt something impossible.
Yeah?
And then just like put a lot of chalk on it. And then that will probably lure someone like Tyler Thermes over while I go try to FA something way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I get the way easier stuff.
Okay. Way easier, pretty easy,
Easiest.
easiest.
Tyler Thermes.
Tyler, look at the chalk on that. Over there. Jeff, go. Jeff, go. Run for your FA.
Right away. Those guys coming up?
Yeah, I think next weekend.
I think so.
We're gonna get a crowd up here.
Cool.
Because there's still some open projects at Jeff's World, right?
There's some hard stuff.
There's like 4 or 5.
Let's just look at them and see how inspired we get.
Okay.
Across the border in Voyageurs National Park, there's 2 crags close by. There's Emerald Wall, which is a 90-foot cliff that rises out of the water, slightly off vertical. Around the corner from Emerald Wall is Browns Bay. There's potential for probably a dozen good routes there. And on Emerald Wall, there's potential for probably 40 routes.
Are we thinking about doing anything rogue like that?
Yeah.
Well, let's go look at the Emerald Wall. There's that black streak on it.
Yeah,
And then there's the big white roof at Browns Bay.
Browns Bay.
I'd get on the black streak.
I mean, we got to work through the park to see if we can bolt there.
Browns Bay is part of Voyager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Let's hit them all up.
We go to all of them in a day?
Yeah. Epic day.
I mean, we still got to figure out how to belay from the water.
We need a raft.
A raft?
Gary Engel.
You want to build a raft in the middle of the island?
Yeah, kind of a Huck Finn sort of a thing.
Yeah.
You know, big logs.
Fell some trees and...
Fell some trees, yep. Or there's some felled trees already, I
Yeah.
bet.
The raft is going to be extraordinary. I really didn't believe it to be a possibility. I was being pessimistic about the raft.
Raft. I love
get
this
on
raft
that.
idea.
Rat.
Let's build a raft.
A
and haul
raft.
it- Let's build a raft
your
and haul it a
dad-
mile into the bush.
Raft again. Your dad, Gary, was talking about the old swimming raft or something.
Yeah?
Gary comes out and he's got a piece of paper and he's like, I was up last night thinking about this and I think, well, take a look at this. And he hands me a paper with like a diagram written out. It's a plan of the raft. Piece 1, 2, 3, like everything is just pretty much laid out for me. And I'm like, yeah, this works. I don't know. It's gonna suck carrying everything back there.
Yeah, which way do you come from?
Didn't we
for
say
that?
there's a bunch of people coming in next weekend?
Ooh. That's an idea.
High, high, high up in the sky, getting low, low, lower to the ground. Fly, fly, way above my dreams in my mind, crashing to the. Hey, Mayday, we're feeling just fine. Tell the tarmac we hit the red line. Wires are crossing, hanging with the clouds. Dreaming of things I shouldn't dream of.
Jeff's World is your wondrous northern woods experience with excellent rock climbing mixed in. The lake, the woods, the serenity, the peace, and really fun sport climbing.
It's an experience like no other. You are boating to a trailhead and tying it off, and then you're hiking through the woods across streams and through the greenest moss you've ever seen in your life.
I think it's all pretty much undeveloped. We really haven't bolted anything here because it's in the park.
That face looks primo. Those streaks,
Yep.
it looks so good.
I think the cliff is about 40 feet tall.
How far back does it go into the woods there?
It goes about 200 feet.
That looks taller than 40.
Maybe it's 50. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50, 60?
You always say it's more and then you measure it. It's
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
33 feet.
33 feet.
You're gonna find all kinds of holds, slopers, you're gonna find crimps, jugs.
Wow. Look how cool this is.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
so cool.
And then the undercling.
And then
up to
through
where
the nest, and
is.
then look at the holes up there.
It's a real opportunity for people that are pushing high grades. There's open projects here. There's still room for a few more really spectacular routes.
So this is Grassy Bay, and on the maps this is known as the Grassy Bay Wall,
Yeah.
or the Grassy Bay Cliffs, I think, but we call it the Emerald Wall because when you come down here and you park over there and you watch the sunset off to that way, the wall starts glowing an emerald glow. It's really pretty.
Yeah, there's so much lichen on that wall.
Yeah. Look at that little white and black streak there.
The-
That solid black streak to the left of that. That's steep. That's
Thunderbolt?
like dead vertical. There's four routes there for sure.
Yeah, that's where we moonlit climb.
Yeah.
That
Where that
one
black
night.
streak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Angelo gets out of the boat and does this terrifying free solo up in the red, and we're all just like wide-eyed watching him in the beautiful golden
Emerald
hour
glow,
light, and the
yeah.
emerald glow is going. Ryan solos it. He gets 3/4 of the way up the slab, and he says he wants to jump off. Jumping off a slab is not so conducive to living, and so Jeff talks him out of it. He free solos, continues up the rest of the wall. It's like 100 feet, but it's all jugs, you know. It's like 5-4 or whatever. He finishes. We hang a top rope up. We go back to the cabin. We have an incredible dinner. We all go into food comas. But at some point, someone's like,
11 o'clock,
"Oh, we
we
got
gotta
those
row."
top ropes up." We drag our asses out into the boat. Everyone's tired. No one kind of really wants to do it. But as we're getting closer, the water's just still. It's not moving.
The moon was
moon's
huge.
in the sky, and then we're like, "Oh, this is gonna be cool." Yeah. And we come around, and there it is. There's the Emerald Wall. I think we climbed to what, 2 in the morning?
2 in the morning. It's so tall.
I think a couple people fell asleep in the boat. Literally.
That was fun.
That was a decent day. I think it's probably one of the best days I've ever had. Which now, I think 4 or 5 of the best days of my life have been up here. Full days like that. Yeah. Yeah. And the other day when I got to drive the boat was like the top.
The last best day.
Yeah.
Last best day. My plan was to get to Minnesota and probably not climb much for a year tops, and then get back to the Black Hills of South Dakota, which is where I was living beforehand, going to school and rock climbing in Spearfish Canyon on world-class limestone. I ended up working at a pretty cool gym and meeting tons of climbers. I'm like, what? There's climbing in Minnesota? And, you know, eventually met a person named Jeff Engel, who's bolting this place called Jeff's World.
I think we just started calling it Jeff's World because he was there all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and all the kids would come up and Jeff would say, I'm going up to Clear Trails.
When he was working on trails, it wouldn't make any difference what type of day it was. It could be 90 degrees, and if you want to work on trails, you grab a chainsaw, and the dog, and some water, and come back and after being in all the heat and the bugs all day long, and just be happy is just that he worked on the trail. He got a little better, and you know, he likes building trails, for sure.
Tyler, do you have your coffee? I could use some right about
I forgot my coffee.
now. You forgot your coffee. Nice.
I've got some extra if you need it.
Depressed. No, I probably will run back and get it.
The first 5 years before he got people interested in coming, he was here all by himself, really. I don't know how he, because I know there had to been some climbing he did without belaying. And then I guess I tried to belay him once or twice, but I figured he'd be better off doing it by himself.
Ooh, Jeff Engel. You know, people call Jeff Engel the godfather of Minnesota climbing.
I mean, he's always looking for rock. We'd go up fishing up the lake, get back, and he said, "Oh, I need to borrow the boat. I seen a rock. I'm gonna go." He'd be gone the rest of the afternoon.
Jeff is often defined in 2 different ways. It should be 3 different ways. The very first one was Jeff Engel, the climber. He was a young climber, climbed really hard, 513s, wore spandex, and hard climbing, just hard sport climbing. The guy was a beast. And then he started bolting. He found bolting and developing, needing more climbs to climb at the grade he wanted to climb. You know, when we say he's the godfather of Minnesota climbing, it's not to discredit other people, but Jeff just takes everything to that next level. He started replacing worn gear at Red Wing and put some things up in Sandstone, Minnesota. He developed Willow River, which like this is this very overhung, amazing crag that is really hard to bolt. You have to pull yourself way into these walls where your rope's hanging here and where you want to put a bolt is way over here, and how do you get there? And then something like Willow River, they come and they say, hey, you can't climb here. And then Jeff becomes the access guy. And he goes and he says, but we want to do this and this is okay. And we'll take care of your park and we want to do this activity. It's recreation for us and this is a park. And he gets involved in how to make sure climbers can continue to use this resource that he's discovered.
He's about as stubborn as I am. When he gets his mind fixated on doing something, it's going to get done. He may not be popular with everybody, but he's going to go do it, and he's going to do it to his satisfaction. You know?
It's a passion that somebody gets for creating climbing.
High, 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 set fire to the sky.
Well, here we are, boys.
Secret Lake is going to be able to provide climbing for everyone. It already does. Right now, Secret Lake has sport routes from 5.7 to 5.13 plus, all in a small, compact area right off a lake.
What did you bolt last time you were here, Jeff?
There's a project to the left of Popcorn. I still have draws on it. We'll see if I can maybe hop on it, maybe not.
Tyler, what were you gonna do over here?
I was gonna get on Symbiosis. I need to take care of that rig. Yeah. Take that thing down. Get some, hang my permadraws up there.
Good idea.
Should be cool.
Those
Yeah.
steep routes need permadraws.
Do you want to warm up on Jeff 10A while we're here?
Right here, yeah, let's do that.
Warm up on Justin A. There's too much to do.
Can we just climb today?
I think we should climb.
Yeah?
I think we should get warmed up and throw some zots at the wall.
We still got to get over to Jeff's World, right?
In the swamp wall?
I want to build up some Red Point anxiety for something. I want to get really stressed out.
All right, I'll let you.
You need more coffee.
And then try hard. I'm in coffee.
Finally got my feet back on the ground. The clouds are clear and gone away. Nothing's ever gonna bring me down. And my smile is finally here to stay. Sunshine from this day, baby. Sunshine from this day on. Never gonna cry no more, no more. My knees are never gonna touch the floor, you see. Boy, I think it's time to reevaluate your fame. Changing everything about me. Say my name, you see. I was made just fine, and sober you go find yourself something else to do. 'Cause it's sunshine from this day, baby. All there is sunshine from. Oh, there is sunshine. You see, I'm never gonna cry no more. Sunshine from this day, baby. Oh, there is sunshine from this day on.
Oh, boy.
Pulling those roofs is, it's so much fun, especially if you love to boulder. There's lots of pretty casual starts up into short boulder problems that require, we were just talking about this last night, the way to get through those roofs is to create body tension in 35 different new ways every time you get up there. It's just very cool. You're engaging muscles that you didn't know you had muscles there.
This section needs a little work, huh, guys?
Yeah, what are you gonna bring the raft through this thing?
No, I think we'll bring that in from Jeff's World side.
Or a helicopter, or
Helicopter would be nice, but
To fly it in?
who's got one?
He's always building trails, and he never uses them. But he's getting use out of the Jeff World Trail, so that was a good investment.
You could have gotten this brush out of the way, Tyler.
That's not my job, Jeff.
Yeah. Infrastructure.
It's either you or Sean. I just build cairns.
The best Karens.
With bushes, I just stop cairns.
Okay.
That was a pun.
Wow, this is rad, huh?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Swamp Ball is, I think, the most exciting thing about Jeff's World. When all is said and done, there should be around, I would say 10 to 12, maybe 10 to 15 sport routes that will be bolted along there. And then, of course, the deep water soloing potential. It is set up perfectly for deep water soloing.
It's a bit of a run between that one over the lip and the last bolt. Isn't there a killer pocket up there?
Yeah, it's all there. It's good holds.
Like a 3-finger slot pocket in granite.
Yeah. And then
Sick.
But we need a
it's ready.
belay ledge.
For now, I have a bolt down below. I actually put a belay bolt in near the bottom.
Okay.
But it'd be nice to have something else.
Like a raft.
Ah. A raft made out of
Old swimming dock.
old
pieces.
swimming dock.
Where's the raft gonna go in?
I
Down
think
there?
we'll build it on top, and then we'll slowly lower it over
Hike it into the top.
in pieces.
I mean, ideally, we'd build it strong enough that we could be little 12-year-old boys and just push it off the top.
And it would land.
And it would land,
float.
there'd be a big splash, we'd giggle.
I can just see all of us trying to lower it with ropes, and we all just start going right over with it. There's currently 4 bolted routes, and we're working on getting some more put in here.
I think there's 5, maybe 6
More.
more lines.
So about 9 total.
We should find a 10th one just so we can have a nice even number.
10
Who wants
routes
to have
and a
a
raft.
crag with 9 routes? 10 routes is
Nobody.
way better, and a raft.
10 routes and a raft. So the
That's a
next thing
route
we
name,
should do
by the
is
way.
10
10 routes
and
on
a
a, I
raft.
get it.
No.
10 routes on a raft.
You go to a new area and there's no sign of any climbing, and I can just see line after line after line, where a lot of people will just go and they want to look at a guidebook and find the route. I want to go and make the route. So I've been thinking about this route all night last night, and you'll come up Gargoyle, you do the big move, and you'll match on there,
Yeah.
you'll pull over, and you'll be standing on that big flake you pull the roof with.
Yeah.
And then you'll Gaston off, and there's got to be something good up there on that black streak.
How hard do you think it is?
Hard.
My first reaction when I found Jeff's World when I hiked in was, oh my gosh, look at all the lines. It's overhanging granite. It's featured. It overhangs probably about 30 feet in 80 in the middle, and there's big holds all over it. Beautiful black streaks from where the water runs. And I just saw route after route after route, and I had to get back in here to put some routes up. Tyler, do you really think there's something here that's gonna go? That's sick. That's so blank.
I hope so, man.
Oh no, there's some stuff there. Oh, there's some killer underclings.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so how about this? Gargoyle or Bloody Knuckles. There's a black streak above both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Just to the left of the Black Wolf Project.
Yep.
Let's do that route.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I think you should bolt it. I think
Well,
those
let's
waves are
put-
gonna have some crimps.
Let's put some top anchors in, lower over it, and see if there's crimps. You know, if it looks doable, let's equip it and see if we can send it.
Yeah. I think it'll go. Yeah.
Let's go. All right, cool.
New routes.
High quality granite.
Hey, while you're setting up anchors, can I drop in on that line that you were talking about?
Wilderness sport climbing.
Not good.
Oh, Jeff.
We can't do any more.
Well, I dropped into the wrong place.
Ain't that a bitch?
Cut.
Ipsa daisy.
Here I come to save the day.
Wow, dude.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
How does it look, Sean?
Coming over the roof's gonna be the business.
The business. Yeah, Jeff, get it. Jeff, wait.
All right, here it goes.
Oh, baby.
Hey, guys, let's give this a top rope. See where the bolts go.
All right. Okay. It's on. First step. Where's this bolt gonna be?
I think at the beginning of the black streak. Yeah.
Think you're right, you're right, you're right. If the bolt's here, draw will be here. Clip, clip, clip. Oh yeah, totally climbable.
It's pretty cash there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's put the first bolt further over.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna be in the business in a minute.
Business, the business, the business. Everybody and their mom is gonna say, oh, I want to clip from this jug.
Okay, yeah, I like that. It flows good. Nice.
Sick, Jeff! It's all there. It's all there, bro. So, Sean.
I'm already scared of, like, the whip here.
I mean, it'd be clean, though.
Where am I going? To the right still?
Yeah. Yes.
Ugh, Jesus.
There's a terrible side pull right above your head. There's a terrible side pull up in the black.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You're going for a crimp 2.5 feet above your head. Yeah. Now create tension. Right hand up and right behind you. Beautiful, Sean. That's not gonna work.
You sure it will. Fun. Holy crap.
Which of those first two spots should be our bolt? Should it be the one left or the one right? I think that's our decider here. What protects the crux?
These crimps are so small, Tyler.
They're so good, Jeff.
They're beautiful looking.
I love them.
Bolting routes is sometimes it's better than climbing itself.
To me, it's like there's a glowing line there, literally. You can connect the dots from hold to hold, and you see there's like a little dihedral, or there's some underclings, or there's a handful of holds here and there, and they just stand out.
Look, it's super rad, dude.
Yeah, it's really cool till here. This is gonna be the crux.
It's just absolutely 100% fully engaging, whether it's first spying a line from the ground or going up top, finding a tree to rappel down from, lowering down over the cliff, seeing the holds, seeing that side pull that later is going to become the key side pull in the Red Point Crux.
Ow!
Yeah, Angle.
You know, you spend hours and sometimes days on these routes, scrubbing with brushes, scraping your knuckles against the rock, uncovering holds, prying off loose rock, blocks that could be dangerous, deciding where a bolt might go.
To, rope management, to make sure you have a good anchor, making sure you have all your gear on you before you lower down on the cliff, which is probably 622 different pieces of gear. That's a slight exaggeration, but not by much.
Or deciding that it's not a bolted route and that it's a trad route.
Oh my God.
There's just so much that goes into it. It completely pulls your attention and your brain into the moment, and it's just like nothing better.
Let's build a raft. Sweet. So we'll cut these 8 foot long, and they'll be on top of the billets. We'll put plywood on the bottom of the billets, and we'll then this we'll cut a log, and we'll have a log on each side, and then we'll just nail we'll have 3 of these billet. We'll like put this one together, and then have the 2 good ones on the outside, and then just nail the boards to the top of there. That'll work great. So we'll have to get a couple more of those off. I'll let Tyler work on that. And then today they can haul the boards up to Jeff's World. Perfect.
The raft itself and building it and putting it together, like that part of it, was not bad at all. It was getting all of those pieces and gear and tools up to location.
Hey, where's Luta? Luta! It's time to go, Luta! Go find Luta. Go find Luta. Oh, heck yeah. It'll work. It'll work, Paley.
The trail, when you're hiking normally and you're feeling fresh and you're like, I'm going rock climbing, it's probably about 20 minutes. When you're carrying a heavy, miserable foam raft billet thing, it takes like 2 hours. Oh, we'll come back out here tomorrow because we got to come build a raft.
Yep. Good. It's structurally framed. Yep.
We're gonna lower that sweet baby down and lay it to sleep in the water.
We'll do the lowering though when everyone's here. Because I think it'll be cool. They'll come through the woods and there's a raft sitting right here. Right, ready to just freaking go. That'll be cool.
We're gonna have a raft launch. I want to like inscribe the name on it somehow. A plaque. A placard. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
The SS Minnow of the swamp wall.
Stop. I'll come up with the name, obviously. Sean and I found that it was obviously easy like this,
But
and
you guys don't
then
have packs.
and
So
then
the
on-
shoulder thing worked here and there without
Oh.
packs. The packs got in the way of the shoulder carry.
Oh,
we
sure.
pretty much.
We decided the head carry should never be spoken of again.
Tyler, this isn't a good idea.
That didn't work for me either, yeah. He's like, what if we put these on our head? I'm like, I can't see anything.
Kinda like it.
Shoulder's not too bad.
Oh, shoulders.
Without a
are
pack,
bomb.
the shoulder is money.
Oh, for sure. I could actually even. Never mind.
Yeah, you could do two. I heard it. I heard it coming. Boom! I want to see that fall down frame.
One.
It's not heavy. It's just awkward.
It is awkward.
What are you doing, Tyler?
Just making a quick Karen. I think this is. I got lost here like twice. Yeah, put it on top of that. Put it on oh God.
Boom.
Mammy. If you get it right, they're super solid. You just gotta have it. Trust me, this waste of time is worth the time. For 16 easy payments of $19.95.
You can have your own foam billets to build your own raft.
In a world of foam billets, there rose a man.
Made of space-age materials.
There rose a man out of the moss and the lichen into the world of Jeff. Jeff's world. In a world.
Dun dun dun.
In a world of Jeff's, there was but one ponytailed hero.
Hombre.
This is gonna put this thing together.
All right, let's get the other one. And then Sean Foster can go both as well.
Yeah,
and we can,
yeah.
Yeah.
think about shit.
Farmer's boat.
Perfect.
Here we are back into the wild, like bandits, baby, on a treasure trail, and I can feel it every couple 100 miles. When the strangers leave and the beggars see relief. Riding in the quiet of the night, follow the road where we're never gone, and in the caution and the danger they collide. But all that goes as the hungry souls unite.
My experience coming here has just been amazing.
You know, it's super remote and kind of wilderness climbing. It has, you know, really overhung stuff that has slabs. You have deep water soloing. I mean, there's everything.
Actually, what's so cool about it is there's not many places around anywhere that there's so many open projects that people have bolted that are willing to share.
Climbing with Jeff, Tyler, and Sean is intense. They're all really psyched and really strong and very encouraging.
I got on a line Jeff bolted. Starts off with kind of slabby dehedral through a bunch of jugs. You get up to the gargoyle position. Pause there, sit, rest, do your little gargoyle pose. From there, you do a little right trending traverse on a huge jug ledge flake. Then you go up this huge 5-foot wide black streak or something, and you start in this like undercling weird balance. You stand up to this edge, and then the crux begins.
So we strike a match and
All right, here we
light
go.
it up inside.
All right, man.
Smoke to the bones and a familiar glow. We take it with or leave it ever we're alive.
Yeah, man, come on.
Destined only never to revive.
Get it?
You go through these several edges that are half pad thick, match for a sec, adjust your feet, and you go up, get another 3-finger edge, and then decent smear, and then kind of cut feet and match. Go to a little slopey crimp, victory finish.
Oh my God, Thermes, it's a good crimp. Yes.
With Tyler, we were trying this thing that he bolted. The direct start looked pretty heinous.
There's a toe right here. Oh, this is the start. Oh God. Take.
The holds, I'm not 100% sure if they're there, but
the holds are all there. They're just really bad holds.
Jeff has been nicknamed the Godfather. I think that's appropriate. Tyler's just kind of the crazy, like, godchild who needs some, guidance, but really, puts in his own personality on the rock, and, same for Sean. But Sean's I would call him an older soul than Tyler.
Oh man. Where's that next pocket? So Sean bolted this new route. It's kind of just this, chassis start. And then there's this roof section, which is the crux of the whole thing.
A little further.
Yeah, Angie.
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
Nice, Angie.
Now what?
Now you're gonna hang on that. You're gonna cross left to a little bad crimp. Yeah, Angie. And then bump right to a good crimp. Yeah, look at that heel. Nice. I didn't know it was there. Well protected. Come on, get back on there. Come on. Nice. Yeah, Angie. Yeah, trust that foot. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, Angie.
Just clip it on the end.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. You feel hooked the last
I didn't know
time.
where to go from here.
And then the ankle
Yeah.
chains.
What was that?
Going right and get a high foot somewhere. Stick the one.
Those chains on there? Thanks, man.
And rock up, and there's a chalked up shelf up there.
Yeah, Angie.
Come on, go get it. Yeah, come on. Yeah, keep rocking.
Yes, Angie.
Come on, keep
Got
going.
it.
Yeah, so good. Come on. Come on, Angie. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, falling.
Nice.
Climbing to me is it's just everything. My everyday life, I worry, I ruminate, I obsess about things. My mind is always going. And when I'm climbing, like, that all just disappears. It's gone. And it's just nothing except what's right in front of me. And nothing else gives me.
Very smooth.
There you go. Nice, Katie. Oh, that's not good.
Nice, Katie. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's slipping from that one. That works too. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Nice. Come on.
Come on, Katie.
Yeah.
Get it, Katie.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Falling.
Nice job.
I climb because I'm addicted to the outdoors, and I like having, my best friends be the ones who also are going through all these ups and downs with me.
Who's next?
Come on, Sean. I'm with you, mate. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I'm with you, man. There you go.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Come on, Sean, you got it.
Breath, you're fine. Oh, breathe.
Yeah. Nice, Sean. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Sean.
I got. Beautiful.
He has to name it before it comes down.
The naming of routes work. If you're the first person to do it, you have the privilege of naming it. But sometimes out of, like, I don't know, respect and courtesy, you ask the person who bolted it.
I put a grade on my climbs after I've climbed them. What's nice to do is to bolt it, climb it, suggest a grade, and then get some friends on it, get some people on it, and see how they do on it.
Park it, Sean. Yeah. Another boat I didn't wreck. Yeah, man, grab your stuff and head inside. People are waiting for you. Sweet.
I come up here anytime it's humanly possible, anytime somebody's taking a boat, or anytime Jeff asks, or anytime Tyler asks. I know that it's a special place to be.
Hope we see a moose today.
Moose would be cool. Bob, wait till you see this raft we've been building. This thing's ridiculous.
It's big and crazy.
Who built the raft?
We have more to haul out. Somebody's got to grab those 2 boards. Let's
Tyler
just
got
lay
it.
those right through the middle here.
Yeah. Here, I'll grab the rope.
Good girl. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Let's go. In the boat. In the boat. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. All right. Let's get out of here.
I cannot leave this fire. It's cold under the night. With all these friends of mine, let's throw another suitcase on the fire.
Yeah, man.
Here's the raft.
Look at what you guys did.
We got to somehow get this down into the pond.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun.
Looks a little sketchy. My expectations were pretty low on the raft.
We're gonna rig up off this big tree here, and we're gonna lower it down with kind of wrap the rope around the tree with some tree protectors.
I was not sure that the raft was gonna work, to be honest.
Hey guys, before you go climbing, can we let's carry this raft over to the edge? Jeff, is that where you want it, right over
Yeah,
there?
let's set it right there, and then we'll rig up one of those trees.
And then we've got a rigging job, and you guys can take off and climb a little bit.
Cool.
Sounds good.
I just didn't know how the logistics of lowering the raft was going to work out.
So everyone grab where there's one of these crossboards where all the decking is.
Lift with your legs, yo.
Yep.
On 3. 3.
Oh, this is nothing.
Oh, shit's jugs.
Shit's jugs.
Not the brain stuff.
Okay, should we?
Okay, I'm stepping down.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody be careful here.
Just hold on to the raft, and we'll hold on to the raft, and you won't fall.
There you go.
Set it down. Set it down. I think that's good.
Okay.
Let's get a static line rigged on it. Who's gonna surf down with it?
No,
Tyler.
no one. Not even. You shouldn't even be on it. It's not OSHA approved.
Not OSHA approved.
That's perfect.
There we go. Okay, hold it. Let's just let it sit there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, no, not fully. It's almost there. It's close, Jeff.
We forgot the curse in it.
Almost all the way down.
Is it going upside down? We gotta be careful with that.
No, it's good.
Sweet.
We're there. You're touching water.
This is just the beginning. Yeah, this is an exciting time for the minnow. The minnow's a baby. you're down and the foam is sitting up like high and beautiful and good, and it's like perfect. We're gonna keep adding little improvements to the minnow. It'll be the buckets bolted to the floor. We'll probably turn the buckets into some sort of bench, like with a lid that opens and closes, and so you can sit down and hang out.
Oh, sweet!
Look at that. Which we should probably add like an outdoor shower on the minnow. The minnow has launched.
The minnow has landed.
We should add many coolers. We should add a fire pit to the minnow. Maybe we'll just build a little tiny cabin.
It's solid. Sweet. Let's go get those logs on it and climb.
Lived in the mouth of the beast like we fight to survive in these heights. These nights it seems like to recite what we write just seems trite. I need light in the mouth of the beast like we fight to survive in these heights. These nights it seems like to recite what we write just seems trite. I need light. All I do is rewrite every single moment of the day so it's precise. And any obstacle in my way doesn't decide. What will become a comedy life. I need light to be able to see more clearly, to give me hope again while I'm certainly fearing the consequences of stupid actions I barely had any power over. Now it's over and I'm just searching for the colors. It's dark and dreary, and the mud up to my knees is pulling me under. I'll be suffocating soon and there is no other way for me to be fighting through the bitter tundra. I'll run, but my legs will fail me if I don't get to this finish line in a hurry. Watching magnificent colors tumbling around me, but I will fight for every breath before I drown. See, I'm drowning, and I'm lived in the mouth of the beast like we fight to survive in these heights. These nights it seems like to recite what we write just seems trite. I need light in the mouth of the beast like we fight to survive in these heights. These nights it seems like to recite what we write just seems trite. I need light. When there is something in my way, I must make sure that I acknowledge it. You focus on the taste, I promise you that I will swallow all the people on the chase. I'll lead the way, I will not follow. There's no finish to this race. I pace myself for a main process here. The least that I can do is keep a secret clean between my teeth, just like the piece of meat you chew. Who knew that you'd completely free the grief inside the machine with your face so she could feel okay? The reason we all bleed is the same reason we're still free to play. As the sun shines down upon the beast we made, I will try my best to find out how to sleep away and keep away from the thieves in the night who feed off the dreams like the fiends with the pipes. I'm just another human being with a knife, trying to carve an itch to hide inside and feel alive before I die. Lay me down and cut the down from outside of me. You best believe the mountain's moving now. You cannot lie to me. Man, I've lived in the mouth of the beast like we fight to survive in these heights. These nights it seems like to recite but we write just seems trite. I need light in the mouth of the beast like we fight to survive in these heights. These nights it seems like to recite what we write just seems trite. I need light.
Oh no, yeah, that's the last one. I'm talking about the first one I did. The last one
Yeah. Oh, sick.
Atta boy.
Well, that's fun.
Nice, dude.
Jesus.
It's a wild, wild place, and you know, I like that the land is harsh and it's granite and it's full of pines, and it just has an entirely different feel than almost anywhere else that I get to climb.
Sometimes I feel we're up against a hungry bear.
Whoa, it's gonna be really scary.
At times I steal, at times
I know it.
steal a glance to see if you're still there.
Oh. scary.
Man, it's high, dude. I know the move. I know the move. You know the move. You know the move. You know the feet. Just gotta do it. That's all. You fucking chill. Good. Good. I just don't want to stand up though. Oh. Okay. All right, you're chill. Fine. Go say hi to Luta Sue. That's what you gotta do. Say hi to Luta Sue.
But he also has this thought in the back of his mind.
Okay. Oh, yep, no prob. Jug, finger jug, you're fine. Finger bucket, finger bucket. Come on, Tyler. Ah! Ah! Ba! Ba! Ah! Ba! Whoa! Oh. Woo!
Say it's probably a 3 mile radius of a couple thousand acres.
It's incredible that this exists in the middle of this forest. You know, and it was spotted by airplane, and then Jeff had to find his way here, and now there's a path here.
Boating to a trailhead and then hiking in and seeing the vistas, hiking on these really cool trails, enjoying the granite climbing here. For that full experience, it's one of the coolest things I really have ever done.
You know, the air, the sun, the lakes, the water, the trees, it's just beautiful and amazing. And then I get to come up here and climb. You know, my favorite thing in the world.
The reflections on the water are just absolutely phenomenal. You know, the water is not moving at all. So you're just this clear, glassy reflection. It's really amazing.
Honestly, there's few places that can really match the magnitude of that experience that is being here. Yeah.
Yeah, the rock's awesome up here.
When I started developing it, it was just a whole challenge of getting more people up here and developing some infrastructure, putting some routes up, and I'm super inspired by that. It gives me something that I can really hold on to for a long time. It's bigger, it's so much bigger. You've created a brand new climbing area, which is really rewarding.
It's developed, it's there, it's waiting for you.
Okay, are we rolling camera?
Speed on cameras, marker.
All right, do we have the slate?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, stand by. And action!
Yeah, we'll talk to him and get some contacts up there and work
All
on
right.
access.
Yeah, sounds good. Where's Luta, Tyler?
Well, we're gonna have to do that again. That was terrible. Do you ever have customers in here?
Not during film shoots.
Do they like having this camera shy?
Yeah, no, low camera shy.
Just do one with you guys looking at it, not talking.
Don't like what we're saying?
I love what you're saying. I just want,
Okay,
I want a
I
deep,
get-
I want a deep thought shot.
Should we do this?
I'm already doing it, so back off.
How about now?
All right.
Normal, looking at the wall.
Huh.
Back in.
Huh.
Huh. Huh.
I did. Sorry, I can't hold it.